Hello everyone, welcome to Galaxy Odyssey. For those of you who have seen my previous series, you will know that that one had to end a bit abruptly and without warning, because there were a couple of mods on that server that were not working out for me, and upon removing them it caused my entire server to kind of crash and be irrecoverable. So I've had to wipe the whole thing and start again, but I'm hoping to have a fresh new permanent start, and I'm much better at, I think, recording and mixing, so the quality ought to be better than the first time I attempted the series, about a year ago. So in any case, having a look already, I wanted to mention that this mod pack, the focus was to put emphasis on exploration and adventure. So the ultimate goal of the series is going to be to travel to different planets in the solar system, and possibly beyond. And you can see that we are on, well, I assume this is Neptune, so this is probably the surface of Triton. I can't quite tell. At some point we'll make it out to Triton, certainly. It's not going to be for a long time though, there's still a lot of stuff to do on Earth. But in any case, I've got a new server up and going, so let's head on in. And here we are on my brand new server. Okay, so I really don't have a lot of time to stand around and admire the terrain. I need to get to work immediately on either building a shelter so I can survive the first night, or getting shears and finding sheep and shearing them so I can make a bed to skip the night entirely. Now, I think I'm going to go for the latter strategy, just because even if I build a sufficient shelter, things are just going to pile up outside and harass me all night. Either way, the pressure is on. So I'm looking at my journey map right now, and to the southeast there appears to be plains, and of course plains carry the potential for sheep, if I understand breeding rules correctly. I might as well pop to the west first. Oh. Major insect party, huh? Alright, server's still catching up. That's okay, it's a brand new world, it's got a lot to generate. Bugs are gonna move in sync, that's fine. Okay, great. Cool. First I gotta check out the coast. Maybe there's some sheep here. Doesn't seem to be. Sharks, huh? Okay. There's my wooden shears. I guess I will start on my adventure. I won't be running because I want to use up as little hunger as possible, even though that's going to make finding sheep a little bit harder. I found Chocobo already, which is great. Now, if I can find sheep easily, that would be even better. Better foliage and dynamic surroundings really are very good mods. They make the terrain so much better. I hear a skeleton. Alright, what kind of a field are we talking about here? Alright, could be pretty big. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, that must be this bush. Okay. Don't see any sheep. So, failing the sheep option, it might be wise to consider building a really hacky hatchet to down trees really fast. I'm just not seeing any sheep. Oh my god, freaking. Yeah. honestly, that might be what I have to do. And it's still, okay, it's still not quite noon. I've got most of daylight left. But, God, looking out for sheep. It's a real roll of the dice. Ooh, cotton. Alright, so I need 3 wool to make a bed. And I believe a wool is 9 cotton. So I've got 1 right now. Let's check that. Yes. So, can I get 27 here? Probably not. Oh. Oh, that's maddening. I just need 8 more. Those aren't going to replenish anytime soon. Disgusting. I mean, I could just spend the night in that. It's a really tense time. Because I've play tested this world, not this world, but this mod back setting. So I know that as soon as the sun goes down, I'm pretty much a dead man in almost no time at all. If I'm not completely surrounded by walls, or if I can't skip the night, I'm just a goner. Wish I could shear a fox, that'd be great. Get out of the water, stupid. Yeah, don't you complain. Oh man, alright, this is getting a little stressful. Oh, found some. 21, 22. I need 5 more. 4 more. Holy crap. Oh my god, just 4 more. I just need 4 more, man. Wait. Ha, I know that noise. Oh, miracles happen sometimes, including now. And now. Okay. Sheep. I'll remember this. There's a cave and sheep over here. Wow, there's a lot of sheep over here. Okay, so when it comes time to domesticate these, I'll know where to come get them. Oh, great luck. Great luck. What the hell is this? What have you done? Close enough. Okay, that's great. So, ooh, that's very pretty. Love to make a house up on top of that, but yeah, it's getting a little bit late in the day. Probably not worth it. Sweet. Well, I mean, this place is pretty, but I need a place by water. Doesn't seem to be much nearby me right now, so I'm gonna have to head back towards, I'm thinking this patch here. So, I better, you know, really start hauling ass, honestly. Okay, well, you know, before anything else, I'll just play it safe. Make that bed that I need. And let's do a carpenter's bed, because I can. Really hedged my bets properly with the sheep, didn't I? And I see lava on the map. So I guess I'll have everything that I'll need for a starter house. Access to water so I can make plants. Access to better do this now, huh? Access to lava for my metal tools. I like being in the clearing of the woods. Where am I headed again? Yeah, somewhere maybe here-ish. Actually, let's make it here. Yeah. It looks like there's a thing on the map too, if you see that. Right here. That could be worth checking out. Okay. I'm thinking clear this patch out here, this mound of dirt, and use this mini plateau for my house because I'll have water access right there. So that I can start planting crops. There's that thing to investigate. It's probably nothing, but it's worth a look. Pop the bed down, I guess. Maybe, well, the crops are gonna have the animals. And the animals make noise. So how about putting the bed here for now? That's east, I want to face west. Good enough. Okay, cool. So, I guess I'll start getting started building various tools and things. So, first thing I need is a hatchet. But I will need blank patterns for that. I will need this thing is the stencil table. Yep. I'll need I already got the stencil table. How about the part builder? And let's say the tool station. Fab. I need a little bit more wood. Where's the nearest tree to knock down? Whatever, man. Good enough. Okay, so I've got this. I need stencils. I've got a blank pattern for that. We'll need a chest, won't I? And I'll need a crafting table. Yikes. There's my starter chest. Okay, so I'm going to need stencil table to make the stencils. Yes. Sure. Right. I'll need something to store the stencils in here. That'll go here. I will need the part builder to build. What the hell is this? Part builder to actually make the pieces of the tool. Tool station to put it together. And so I've got this ready to go. Sticks right here. So I gotta be very careful about this so that I don't have to cut down another tree. What I need is more stencils. There's some. I'll need a hatchet head and a ordinary tool rod. I think I just used my 2 sticks, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Oh, other way around. Here's my tool rod. Here's my hatchet head. Oh, what shall I call it? I'll call it wedge. Excellent. Got myself my first tool. I don't even have a house yet, but I have a way to build a house now. So I just have to run towards the nearest living tree and kill it. See bushes out here? Maybe bushes will do. I'll replant those into trees and have a tree farm. No, I kind of like the shrubbery. If I go to the forest line, I risk things emerging from the forest and murdering me. I've had that problem before. So I'll instead... Is that eucalyptus? Yeah, that's eucalyptus. And a hut. I think it's a hut I considered diving in case the... Oh, and there's jacaranda bushes around. Oh, that's cool. I have my choice of wood, but I think I could go with the eucalyptus because I like the pink that it gives me, and I like the design of the door. The hatchet is already completely busted. That's nice. But I mean, wow, I got a lot of wood out of that. And that chopped down very quickly. And I think that's because it's eucalyptus. And eucalyptus is a soft wood, if I know my lumber. It's gonna be worth it having some of this on hand. Okay. Let's pop down some eucalyptus on this hill. This will be my eucalyptus nursery, we'll just say. Sun's on the way down. All is well in the world. Beautiful pink.